Morning, morning. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker News. This is the Black Dragon Biker News Network. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. We are late this morning because of logic. I just want that to be out there before we get started, that I was trying to be on time this morning. Anyway, as we move on, I'm still maneuvering to get the thing up. Boom, there it is. All right. So today we have Pagans Bail hearings. Pagans Bail hearing, a pagan member. Hell's Angels, Crackdowns, and policing controversy in Detroit. All of these things going on today on Black Dragon Biker TV. We're covering court developments, international enforcement actions, and the policing controversy that is raising eyebrows. A second Pagans Motorcycle Club member charged in the West Norriton Wawa shootout is now seeking reduced bail. We'll discuss what that means. And I tell you guys something. One of the reasons I'm covering this story is because you guys know I do this this outreach where I do criminal defense expert witness business for folks that need that sort of thing, that fall into this trouble. And a brief little melee at a gas station in Wawa. I want you to just get an idea of the economic impact it causes on your family when somebody has a brilliant idea. Let's go beat the shit out of those guys, and a judge puts you in jail because you're in a motorcycle gang on a $500,000 bail, cash only. You guys, I hope, will start to get the picture. This shit ain't worth it. So we're going to talk about this and what could come next for that poor soul. Internationally, 3 Hells Angels members from New Zealand have reportedly been barred from entering another country. This is crazy because they don't care. You get off an airplane, when you're poor like me, or poorer, right? Because rich people that have their own airplanes just fly in. If they say you can't stay, they fly out. Okay, I'm out, bro. I'm going to the next place. But if you are poorer, right? Not as rich, and you plan to go someplace, you plan to fly there, and then you plan to return 2 weeks later, and you got your flight already done, and you got your hotel stay, and you got all that accomplished. And it might have cost thousands of dollars to fly from here to, let's say, Australia. And when you get there, they say, too bad you can't stay. And you're like, too bad I can't stay. And then they put your ass out of the country on the next thing moving to wherever else it's going. So you can find yourself in Uzbekistan. Is that a place? Transylvania. You can find yourself anywhere in the world with like no money to get your ass home. It's crazy. So these guys that were in the Hells Angels went to a country and got turned away at the airport. And we'll talk about that. In Canada, a police informant has detailed alleged Hells Angels involvement in a Comox Valley drug ring, adding another layer into the ongoing investigation. And meanwhile, in Quebec, police have seized drugs and weapons during raids on a group allegedly linked to the Hells Angels. We'll break down that. I hate all these linked to the Hells Angels stories. Like, if the Hells Angels did something, let's talk about it. Let's not talk about the linked groups that you won't name. They're the ones that did it. And in a separate but significant development, the Detroit police chief says he plans to fire officers who called immigration agents during a routine traffic stop, raising questions about policy, boundaries, law enforcement, and discretion. Here's the thing. For you idiots that keep calling our brother a cop, this is the kind of thing that he would be sitting in on. Now, we know he can't talk about it, but we will look at it ourselves. This is the kind of thing where you are actually seeing our brother, at work. We need more bikers sitting as police commissioners. Yeah. All that and more in a minute and 7 seconds after this brief introduction. I'm your boy, Black Dragon. Hold on. Let me put this up. There we go. Pagans reduce bail, Hells Angels, headlines, Detroit to fire cops. Back in a minute and 7 seconds. Thank you.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name was Black Dragon. Started in the Navy and hit the sea, revving Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for a leather vest from the Mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the Mighty Black Sabbath. MC, where he paid his dues and he earned his stripes. From prospect all the way up to national peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Black Michael with the cowboy hat that knows kung fu and says kicks Kenny. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
Alrighty then. Whoa, welcome to Black Dragon Biker News Network. Black Dragon Biker TV, biker news you can use. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. And allow me to please introduce Police Commissioner District 2, the Honorable Lavish T. Williams.
What's up?
And we cannot forget, as we are the only motorcycle club and biker news channel in the entire world to have our very own Doctor Logic in the house.
What's going on, everyone? What's going on, Black Dragon? What's going on, Lavish T. Williams? The best. The notorious. No.
What's up, Commissioner?
Man, I cannot call it, man. I just shook my head when I seen your thumbnail. I just like, man, this guy right here, man. This guy, man.
You know, I have a dog. His name is Brutus. You've met him. This guy's like a tattletale. This dog telling on everybody in the house, man. I just be like, man, stop tattling, bro. Anyway,
I seen something like that. Somebody put a video up, and the dogs had messed up some flower or something like that, and the owner was like, "Who did it? Who did it?" And the dog sitting there looking at him. Who did it? And then the other dog took his paw and put it on. I said, "Yo, what's up?"
That's the dog I have, bro. She said, "Stop tattling so much." Oh my goodness!
I saved him this morning, Lavish. He'd have lost probably like 3 or 4 points. We're late because I was educating him.
We're late because of you, but he was educating me.
And I said, this would have came to the show, he'd have lost by 3, 4 points.
It was horrible. Hey, man, Commissioner, we're going to talk about you in a minute, bro. We know you. We're not even going to ask you to comment, but you can't comment, huh?
Man, you already know how I am about Detroit. You know how I am about my city, man. You know how I am about Detroit politics, man.
Well, when I saw that, I said, ooh, and Lavish can't say nothing, bro. I know he can't say nothing. But we're going to get to that story in just a minute. Let's jump into our stories real quick. First thing first, if you guys want, okay, a lot of times people be asking me, how do you get to talk to 1%ers? And I've been sending them emails and they won't talk to me and all that. Hey, here's how you do it. You go to an open house, all right? Here's an open house. Here's an example of an open house right here. Here's you some MC Protocol 101. When the 1%ers invite you to come to that's when you can go to an open house. Here's an invitation here.
You're welcome to come down to Diamond Riders Clubhouse. Boston Corners. It was named Hell's Acres back in the day. John O'Sullivan fought down here. And come party with the old man, 76 years old Sunday. Come on down.
It don't get no simpler than that, man. You don't get no better invitation than that.
Lavish. Would you go, Lavish?
You wouldn't go?
Would you go, Lavish? He don't hear me. He's not listening. He's not even listening.
Lavish.
That's what's up, Lavish. I said, would you go? You didn't even hear it.
Oh, would I go where?
Oh my God, man.
I was talking to somebody else. But
we're gonna do it again. People,
you gotta listen to this, Lavish.
People are asking, how do I get in touch with the 1%ers? I've been sending them messages. I don't know how to get my club. You go do an open house. Here's an example of an open house. Here we go.
You're welcome to come down to Diamond Riders Clubhouse. Boston Corners. It was named Hell's Acres back in the day. John O'Sullivan fought down here. And come party with the old man, 76 years old Sunday. Come on down.
Hey, it don't get no simpler than that, man.
Lavish, would you go?
If I was interested, I would go. If I knew someone, I would go.
You gonna go to Hell's Acres? That's what they used to call it, Hell's Acres.
No, I will go. But you know, while we speaking on that, I mean, I can't say for everyone. I can speak on me. I've been getting in my area more invites on the white side to come down to the clubhouse. You know, there's a couple shops that I hang out at, and these guys are always at the shops. So when we're like outside of that biker element, the conversations be totally different. And we just be kicking it, and they like, man, come down here, and I'll be, hey man, you know, is it friendly? You know, I can come down here. And I'm like, yeah, man, come on. So I mean, I can't say for everybody, you know, different areas. I've been getting invites. I just haven't went, not because I'm worried about anything. I just haven't had the time. You know, you probably catch me doing riding season. Doing
Are you going, preacher? That's what I want to know. Are you going?
No.
I'll go
party with the old man. He's 76 Sunday.
I have nothing to say about the individuals. It's just I wouldn't go.
I'd go to Hell's Acres, man. They say
I'll go.
I'll
go. I don't have a problem. I'll go.
All right. And more news. Quebec police seized drugs, weapons after raids on a group linked to the Hells Angels. Man, how the Hells Angels name always be coming up? Anyway, in Swartot and Surrette du Quebec, police logo is reflected on a vehicle in Montreal. Okay, that's nice. Quebec provincial police say they have seized 15 kilograms of cocaine and several weapons after a series of raids targeted on organized crime linked to the Hells Angels. More than 160 police carried out 60 searches over the last 2 weeks in several regions in Quebec and New Brunswick, according to Surrette du Quebec. Let's just say SQ for short, on Monday. Officers also seized more than $75,000 in cash, 79 cell phones, 8 items bearing the Hells Angels logo, 7 long guns, 2 handguns, 3 tasers, 500 THC vapes, about 5,000 methamphetamine tablets, and silver bars worth approximately $5,000 and a partridge in a pear tree. The SQ alleges the group that was targeted by the raids is responsible for importing cocaine and exporting cannabis, as well as a territory management for the benefit of the Hells Angels chapters in Quebec. The operation was the result of a collaboration between these are French names, Escouade Nationale de Répression du Crime Organisé. We'll just call it NARCO for short. NARCO, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the RCMP, and several municipal police forces. The SQ says any information related to trafficking, distribution, sale, or possession of narcotics or firearms can be reported confidentially to its Criminal Enforcement Center. Look how they spell center. This is just all messed up. At 1-800-659-4264. Wow. I got to brush up on my French. Preacher, you should have helped me out with that. Anyway.
I don't know French.
Yeah, neither do I. Yeah.
I want to mess up somebody else's vernacular.
Also, Hells Angels in the news here. Police informant. I guess we're still up here in Canada. Damn. They're doing the damn thing up there in BC. Police informant details Hells Angels' role in the Comox Valley drug ring. Here we got a bunch of Hells Angels, it looks like, from British Columbia, and then something River. Oh, this is a whole different club. All these folks in the picture. What does it say about the picture? 3 men are pleading not guilty to a range of charges, including cocaine trafficking and committing. It doesn't say that any of these guys are part of that. The Vancouver Island man facing organized crime and drug trafficking charges from 2021 began trial Tuesday in the BC Supreme Court. Oh, that's the top court in the land. Wow. So this happened in 2021. They're just now getting around to it here in 2026. That's interesting. Jeff Passanen, Jonathan Clifford, and Randall King are all pleading not guilty to several charges ranging from trafficking cocaine, conspiracy to commit an indictable offense, to participating in criminal organization. So, oh yeah, here's the video of that. Let's check that out.
A lot of people think that Georgia Farm Bureau insurance is just for
3,
farmers,
2,
but
1.
most of our customers don't farm at all.
Jeff Passanen and Jonathan Clifford leave the Victoria courthouse today. 2 of the 5 people prosecutors say were part of a cocaine trafficking ring on Vancouver Island in 2021, working for the Hells Angels. Passanen, Clifford, and Campbell River local Randall, or Randy King, are all pleading not guilty to several charges ranging from trafficking cocaine, conspiracy to commit an indictable offense, to participating in a criminal organization. That criminal organization, which prosecutors say was guiding the group, was the Hells Angels. The kingpin trafficking cocaine in the Comox Valley, according to Crown, was Passanen. The Crown's case relies on the testimony and evidence of a confidential police informant. He described to the court today that he acted as Passanen's enforcer, collecting on drug debts or threatening those encroaching on Passanen's territory. The witness, whose identity is protected by a publication ban, testified that he resorted to trafficking and enforcing for Passanen, overcome with greed and the need to fund his own personal cocaine addiction at the time. The trial follows a years-long investigation by the Combined Forces Special Enforcement Unit of BC, where in 2022, 3.5 kilograms of cocaine was seized alongside $160,000 in cash, several firearms, including a handgun, semi-automatic gun, sawed-off shotguns, long guns, and ammunition, alongside Hells Angels paraphernalia. 2 people arrested in the bust have already been convicted, Shauna LeBlanc and Peter Billy, both for commission of an offense for a criminal organization and conspiracy to commit an indictable offense. Live before the judge-only trial is also a charter application made by the defendants, who are arguing that their rights were violated. That matter will be decided later as the trial plays out.
Wow. That's interesting because I guess what they're telling us is a snitch told it all. A snitch. A confidential police informant. Ain't that some BS right there, bro? A confidential police informant described to the court Tuesday that he acted as Passanen's enforcer, collecting on drug debts or threatening those encroaching on Passanen's territory. This is some BS. Man.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Man, it's horrible. I was doing anything Jeff would ask me, he said, whose identity was being kept secret, protected by a publication ban. I wonder if that publication ban is enforceable here in America. I wonder if we could tell who he was and not get in trouble for it. I don't know. Crown said the witness had a front row seat to the organization's criminal activity. This guy's just telling it all. The informant testified that Pastons oversaw trafficking his own products, but also demanded payments from all other drug dealers and Comox Valley. Those guys didn't even look like tough like that. They just looked like regular old guys, didn't they?
What does tough look like?
Well, obviously, tough looks like these guys. That's what tough looks like. They just look like regular guys. Does that look like?
Yeah. What they say, never judge a book by its cover.
That's what they say, preacher. Don't be trying to sell drugs in this territory, allegedly. So he took money from everybody in the valley, they said. You could work there, but you had to work under the umbrella of him or the Hells Angels if you were going to sell there. You had to give them a piece, varying between $500 to $5,000 a month. Man, they had it going on until Tattletale started blabbing. Well, y'all got to be careful who y'all be doing business with, man. It's every man for himself out here. Every man for himself. Hey, 3 Hells Angels are barred from New Zealand, or 3 Hells Angels from New Zealand were barred entry into the Philippines. Now this sucked. This sucked. Like, you get off an airplane and you're expecting, to get off the airplane. Mm-hmm. And then next thing you look around and do I have that video? Let's see, I'm trying to find the video. You look around and they're putting your butt, like they turn you around at the airport and they send you out on the first thing moving. Do I have the video of this? I thought I had the video. Anyway, here's the story. These guys, 3 New Zealand citizens, are members of the Hells Angels. They were denied entry into the Philippines over their alleged links. You hear that? Alleged links to an international criminal organization.
How did they know?
The Bureau of Immigration said. So the Philippine BI,
How did they know?
Because they got that advance warning, like when you got on the airplane in New Zealand, those suckers called the Philippine BI and said, "Hey, our guys are coming over."
So they must have been in the system then.
They must have been
Hells Angels.
As Hells Angels, probably. Let's see if the story tells us. So, according to the Filipino BI, Bureau of Investigation, 2 of the passengers arrived at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport. Oh, and by the way, next time somebody tells me how to pronounce something, guys, please let me know. Over here.
Let you know what? How to pronounce something?
Yeah, because I was pronouncing the French all wrong, and we had a guy sitting there telling us how to say it.
Oh,
over here in the comments. I'm gonna need you guys to help me manage the comments, man.
Now, when I be trying to do that, you be like, wait a minute, I'm gonna get to it. Oh, I'm so far back.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that anymore. Anyway, here we are back here. According to the BI, 2 passengers arrived at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport on February 7th on board a China Southern flight from
I'm not going to help you with that, guy.
Guangzhou, China.
That sounds good.
Thank you. The other arrived.
Good.
Yeah, we don't know if it's right or not, but the other arrived on a similar flight on February 9th. Immigration authorities said the foreigners were subjected to a verification after registering a hit in the Interpol system. So they ran their names and they got a hit through Interpol. wow, what if your name is in Interpol? That's almost like the do not fly list.
Mm-hmm.
So now they were subjected to further verification and then further confirmation so that they were all subjects of a diffusion notice involving a criminal organization. What in the hell is that? They were found to have multiple prior convictions, oh, that'll hurt, in various countries and were identified as members of the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club, HAMC, an outlaw motorcycle gang monitored internationally for its alleged involvement in organized criminal activities. Wow! That's crazy. Monitored internationally. Does that mean if you belong to this club?
Evidently. That's why I asked, how did they know? So you must go on. Well, what do we say here? We say that the police tried to say that certain motorcycle OMCs are terrorists. So if they remember we talking about the progression, if they label you as a terrorist or a terrorist organization, and then when they pull you over for a traffic violation, they take pictures of your tattoos, they take your name, you go on a list. And if they don't want you in their country, New Zealand or wherever, hey, bro, you got to turn around.
No, not turn around. You got to leave on the next thing going. Not
turn around.
Not necessarily going back home. They could send you anywhere in the world and you'd just be stuck there. They were
got to get out of here.
Yeah, you just got to go out of here. And we're putting you on the next thing flying. They were excluded and denied entry into the country.
Mm-hmm.
Right there at the airport. I saw a movie where a guy was denied entry and he just stayed at the airport for like 9 months.
9 months?
Yeah. It happened here in the United States. We are closely coordinating with Interpol and our other international counterparts to ensure that individuals linked to organized crime are detected and stopped at our borders, VI Commissioner Joel Viado said. In line with President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.'s directive. Oh, is that the president now? This is Marcos' son. Remember Marcos from our day and his wife that took over and all that stuff? Had an airplane full of shoes. You remember that? Anyway, directive to strengthen border security, the president said, and intensify. This is going on all over the world, this border security thing. All over the world. So to strengthen border security and intensify the campaign against transnational crime, the Bureau remains relentless in protecting our ports of entry from high-risk individuals, Viado said. I mean, you can't even travel around the world now if you belong to the club. That sucks. Anyway, they got turned around at the border in the airport, and one of the few things could have happened. One is you get put out on the next thing smoking. So the next flight to China or wherever in the world, and then you may go through this thing of bouncing, we're not letting you in. Mm-hmm. Get him out of here, send him to Uzbekistan. Get him out of here, send him to Pakistan. Get him out of here, send him on the next flight that's open. And I don't know if you have to pay for those flights or whatever the case may be, but you don't have to go home. You just can't stay here. Mm-hmm. That could happen. Or you could just be stuck in the airport for a few days because they don't even let you go to a hotel. You're stuck at the port of entry until maybe, could you be there 2 weeks until your flight to return home came? Now you're sleeping on airport seats.
If you had a round trip ticket, they can always change your ticket and give you the next flight out.
But it often costs more money.
Yeah.
Just ugly, man. Just ugly. Hells Angels are catching it all over the world. Here's another one. An international crime ring with ties to the notorious Hells Angels has been dismantled in coordinated raids across 4 European countries. So this is not actually the Hells Angels, I guess.
Polish and German authorities have dismantled an international criminal organization. 23 people arrested in the course of the operation include citizens of Poland and Germany. The authorities have also seized firearms, drugs, cash, fake ID cards, and elements of uniforms of Polish law enforcement, as well as stamps of Polish and German offices used to forge documents. The criminal group was allegedly involved in firearm and drug trafficking.
Look at those guns. They got the real shit here. I don't even know what this is called.
It's a gun. In the comments, D'Angelo said then guys' passports had stamps showing them guys moving around the country for the club. Them dudes have a job for their club. Yeah, you can tell what country you've been from. You got a passport. They look at your passport. Oh, you've been here, you've been there, you've been there.
Yeah. Working for the club, are you?
Isn't that why Harley can't come over? Harley, the guy
can't come over here. Where's here? America? Here? Can he not come here?
I don't know.
He went all over Asia recently.
Asia's not the U.S.
That's true.
Well, if he got well, I was gonna say, how do you get your boy down there in Arizona to open up a club down there? If he
maybe that's how he did. Somebody said in a video that Arizona shut down already. I don't know if that's true or not. Somebody said.
Did you see the video I sent you?
Yeah. I forget what it was.
Lavish. Did you see the video I sent you? Because I sent it to Lavish too.
I had planned to show that on the show. Let me see.
No, it's too long. It's 5 minutes. You can't hear you, Lavish.
What was it? What was the name? I forget what the name of it was.
Yeah, I seen it last night. The cartoon.
Yeah, that was
the cartoon. South Park.
Yeah, I'm like, is that? Did they do that? Did he have somebody pay?
No, I think I think they just did it.
Wow.
But isn't that I think it was funny as heck. I had planned to show part of that today.
No, don't show it today. You got to make that a part of the show. So you got to go on with
we'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
The South Park video on Satan's Choice.
Look, MacGyver, what video? You know what video, MacGyver.
Yeah. I got it pulled up right here. We're gonna do this tomorrow. I think it's funny, but I think it is like the flattery, like to the next level. This guy actually has made it to South Park. Okay, we'll get to that. Here we go. Back on the story. So what kind of gun is this? What the hell is this? I've never seen one of these before.
Yeah, I feel like it take 9mm bullets.
It looks like a Tech 9.
Tech 9,
but it ain't.
It's not a Tech 9, but it's probably.
I had a Tech. I've seen a Tech 9 before.
This is some.
Yeah, I had one of those things too.
Somewhere out of East Europe, somewhere or something. Convicted felons in Canada cannot cross the border even for pot charges. It's BS, says Nanogro 420. Oh, we know what he does.
Cannot cross the border going out or coming in? Canada doesn't accept felons and vice versa.
Lavish can't go over to Canada. He's tried a few times.
How you throw Lavish out like that, bro?
I know, man. I was just.
He said it out.
Lavish said you were not talking about me.
I have said it, but geez, man. I wasn't expecting to hear that right now, but yeah, I can't. I go over there, I try to go over there. They turn me around. Well, they said next time you try.
So we can't. Me and Lavish can't take a ride to Alaska because he can't go over the border.
No, I can't get over there. I'm gonna have to fly over there.
Well, so it's not like I pulled him. He said it first publicly. I'm sorry.
Theft, as well as illegal import of toxic waste into Poland. The group operated in Poland, Germany, the Czech Republic, and Spain.
Illegal import of toxic waste? These guys are in business, man.
Did y'all hear? Oh, I'm sorry. As soon as you said toxic waste, did y'all hear the news report of Nantucket? They said they have detected the highest level of cocaine in the sewer system.
I was like,
yo, what's going on in Nantucket?
Yeah, but you won't see any policing over there. Why are they policing the hood?
I was like, what? Say that again.
What?
They flushing, bro. They flushing. They flushing. They clearing out the houses. Wow.
Here we go. We can do that real quick. So 8 months of wastewater data shows cocaine elevated. Oh no, let's see. That's not it.
Nantucket.
The
There it is,
testing-
Nantucket, right, the top one, right there. Oh, that's your search result. Okay.
Where is it? The testing water indicates the entire island. Is this it? 17 hours ago. The wastewater. The testing of wastewater indicates that the entire island of Nantucket is high as lab rats on cocaine. So, well, it seems that the quiet, bucolic resort island of Nantucket is more than just a gateway destination of the top 1% of the 1%. We're not talking about motorcycle club 1%ers right here. We're talking about the 1%ers of people that have money in the country or even the world. Nor is it just the site of disasters, both man-made. These are people commenting on this thing about Nantucket having the highest cocaine in this wastewater. But where is the story? Okay, this is just.
I was gonna send it to you, but I said it's not motorcycle related. But as soon as you said contamination, I thought about it.
Here, Fox News. I think Fox News. We can get it here from Fox News. Wealthy enclave sewage reveals higher than average cocaine levels in the water. Nantucket authorities launched wastewater testing program this summer to monitor island-wide drug trends. Now, this is crazy. Do we get it?
How could your life change?
No.
If you just prayed every day this Lent.
So let's see. We'll just let
I
that
could literally
real quick, and we'll read. The sewage in New England's exclusive Nantucket retreat is full of cocaine, according to local authorities, who this summer began testing to monitor potential drug use in a popular summer getaway for the rich and powerful. During COVID, that's when they really started doing the sewer stuff. These communities and most communities decided it was important for them to start testing water. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Let's hear from this guy. Action.
COVID, a lot of these communities and most communities decided that it was important for them to start testing the water to see if there were any spikes in COVID in the region. But what Nantucket has now decided to do as of the beginning of the summer is to actually start testing for other types of substances, particularly drugs, nicotine and other items and drugs within the system there. And what they're finding is that there is a high level of cocaine in the system in Nantucket. So you could somewhat call it the Nantucket nose candy because of the high levels of cocaine in the water there. But what's shocking is that there is a low level of trace items. For example, there is very little fentanyl or xylazine, which is also referred to as tranq. Oftentimes, these substances are added to cocaine to make them more potent, but they also make them more deadly. So what it's telling us in Nantucket is they're getting the pure stuff, the good shit, the snow, often referred to on the streets in America. Nantucket certainly was on the lookout for cocaine in the system. It is apparent by a May arrest of an individual who is from Dominican Republic in the United States on a green card, but was found with a substantial amount of cocaine. And it seems to be the one maybe possibly selling this pure cocaine to the residents and guests.
Okay, stop.
The Dominican Republic.
So it's a brother that's selling all this pure cocaine.
A black guy is the reason.
Black guy is selling pure cocaine to the rich. Man,
black guy out of the Dominican Republic.
Change this.
Let it go. It's Fox News. Come on.
Let it go. Yeah, it's the black guy's fault. Okay.
Oh, the black guy.
He just said, and he had the audacity to say, probably the one that's
all the people in Nantucket are buying the cocaine from the one black guy from the Dominican Republic with pure cocaine.
Yeah, pure.
Yeah.
Not even stepped on. I don't know nothing about that. Not even. I don't know nothing about it.
Oh my gosh.
Go sit down.
Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Hey, poor pagans, guys. The second pagan charging wall. Okay, what I want you guys to take from this story is this. If you get your ass in trouble, it's going to cost money. It's going to cost money, and it's going to cost a lot of it, and you might not be able to afford it. So here we go. 2 Pagans Motorcycle Club members are the second Pagans Motorcycle Club, and there's supposed to be apostrophe S in this right here. That these people don't know how motorcycle club culture, but anyway, the second Pagans Motorcycle Club member charged in West Norriton Wawa shootout seeks reduced bail. Is this the story? If I redo this, we might get the story. No, that's not it. And anyway, here's your 2 guys.
Mama Iron Ranger, they're getting busted and flushing it.
No, actually, they're pissing it out, and that's why it's in the sewer. They're pissing. They're taking it and pissing it. They're rich. They're not getting busted. Here's your guy, Jason Lawless.
Frank Lucas didn't have he was buying drugs from the Orient. He didn't have his own fields.
Who was Frank Lucas? That guy from the 80s or something?
Yeah, that's the one Denzel Washington played.
Yeah.
Urban culture.
What'd you say?
Urban culture. This guy has.
He was from the 80s. Was he not from the 80s?
I'm just saying.
No, not the 80s.
He was from the 80s, man.
Wasn't it the 80s?
Was it the 80s or the 70s?
70s.
Okay, 70s, 80s, pretty damn close. If you're rich, you can buy the best. Of course, it's one black guy selling it.
Yeah.
He corrupted all those people, all those rich people. Early 70s says he's
early 70s. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I know who Frank Lucas. I just trying to figure out.
No, I would just respond. I didn't mean to cut you off, but you said answer. Respond to the comments, and that's
we're doing good. All right, so these guys, Jason Lawrence left and George Caripto Jr. booking photo courtesy of Montgomery County District Attorney. Anyway, here's the story: 2 of 9 defendants sought charged in the October 25 Wawa parking lot shooting in West Norriton have sought reduced bail as they await a joint trial in Montgomery court. George Caripto, or Jr., 50 of Bridgeport, has filed a petition asking the judge to lower his $500,000 cash bail, arguing the amount is effectively unattainable and has caused significant financial and emotional hardship to his family, according to the Mercury, especially for something as just stupid as a fight out at a gas station. But they're taking this shit seriously, y'all. And yeah. Can you imagine the financial hardship? You get the caretaker, the breadwinner, taken off the street, put in bail in court on some, or in jail on some ridiculously, unattainably high $500,000. What average American has $500,000 cash that they can throw at bail and still be all right? Not many. So yeah, this is what happens. And in court filings, his attorney contended that Ripto is a lifelong Montgomery County resident, a licensed electrician, a primary financial provider for multiple family members, and does not pose a flight risk per the report. Hearing on his request is scheduled on March the 3rd, so he'll still be in there another 2 weeks. Ripto has previously sought bail reduction following his October arrest, but a county judge denied that request, citing the severity of the charges and the violence involved in the case, according to the Mercury. Separately, co-defendant Jason William Lawless, who is just 45 years old, also of Bridgeport, recently lost his second bid for reduced bail and remains jailed at $500,000 on a $500,000 cash bail. Ripto and Lawless are among 9 alleged members of the Pagans Outlaw Motorcycle Club. At least they called them a motorcycle club. Charged in connection with the October 17, 2025 confrontation and shooting at the Wawa at 2544 West Main Street, during which 6 people, including 2 bystanders, were wounded. So they're pretty pissed off about it. All suspects and defendants are innocent until proven guilty. This story was compiled using public court records. So, hey, folks, I hear it all the time when the folks call me. I hear it all the time. Broke, disgusted, busted, mad, and getting SHIT'd on by the system. Financially, their kids are catching it in school. Parents are calling them criminals. School chums are picking on them. This is what happens. This is what you put your family into. I hear it all the time. And finally, the story of the day. The Detroit police chief plans to fire officers who called immigration agents during traffic stops. Now, this is interesting because this is our boy Lavish's bailiwick. This is why he won as District 2 police commissioner. So, Flames, you just did a video yesterday calling our boy a cop. It ain't right. Stop that, Flames.
I didn't even see it, but I don't pay him no mind.
Oh man,
I don't pay that dude no mind. I mean, I don't even entertain or engage with him in the comments. I don't rock with him.
Oh man, you should. I haven't seen it yet. All I know is that I got text after text yesterday. Man, Flames is going. Flames likes me though. He said in the video, I'm told that Black Dragon and I have patched up our differences. Flames likes Black Dragon, but he can't stand your ass.
Hey,
let me ask you a question. Watch this. Let me ask you a question. Watch this.
Say what, brother?
I don't want to start nothing.
What was you got to say?
I was, because I was called by a couple of our viewers. They said, Logic, man, you be throwing them things, those sneak jabs in. I said, I don't mean to. I really do, but I don't mean to.
No, you be jabbing me. Go ahead, jab on.
My question is, do you like Flames?
I love all my viewers.
So Flames don't like your co-host, but you like him.
I love all my viewers.
I'm going somewhere with this. Hey, walk lightly on this.
No, hold on a minute. I am attacking Flames right now. Am I not? I'm standing up for my co-host. Am I not?
See, Lavish. So
he talking in circles.
I'm not talking in no circles.
In the hood, if you're gonna stand on a principle,
I'm doing a show for Lavish right now. How am I not?
If you're going to stand on a principle, it got to go across the board.
Right. I can't rock with you if you telling me blah blah blah, because you can agree to disagree. Y'all have two different views.
Y'all are not turning this on me today. It ain't happening.
I want you to remember
turning this on me.
I want you to remember.
I'm not the bad guy here.
I want you to remember the things you said.
I said Flames likes Black Dragon. That's what I said.
And I asked Black Dragon,
and he does. Anyway, let's move on with the story because y'all are.
he want to talk in circles.
Y'all are trying to mess up the story. Here's the story.
Hey, but here goes the thing, man. Dude, don't help me. Don't pay my bills. I don't even know the guy, so it's entertainment to me, man.
Yeah, he roasted your ass yesterday. Here we go. Action.
That's cool.
Todd Bettison says he intends to fire a police officer and a sergeant who he says broke policy.
I can't put that up like that.
This on 7 News Detroit at 5. I'm Whitney Burney.
Yeah, and I'm Simon Shaykat. The behavior in question, calling Customs and Border Protection during 2 separate traffic stops, ultimately getting the individuals involved into federal custody.
The chief says his department is not in the immigration business and takes the matter very seriously, but not every department has the same policy.
7 News Detroit reporter Ruta Alcenaida raising voices of Detroit leadership and Taylor's top cop, also learning more about how these cases are raising fears in the community.
Chief Todd Bettison made the suspension announcement at a police board of commissioners meeting that happened last week, but he says he wants to take it even further, looking to fire the officer and sergeant involved in the 2 stops.
99% do it the right way each and every day. They're out there working hard. But I do have 1-2% that decide to violate our rules, our policies, and our procedures.
Detroit Police Chief Todd Bettison making it crystal clear that disciplinary action will be taken if his officers reach out to federal agents like one officer did on December 16th on the city's west side.
We do not do immigrations.
Wait a minute. Is that you, Logic? Lavish?
No, that's not you? Logic.
Is that you?
That is me.
Wow.
Lavish, sit back. Lavish, sit back. Let me listen to this BS.
Wow, Lavish is really on the board of commissioners. Look at the police commissioner. Look at him. Dang.
Now watch this, y'all. I want to say something. You don't see not one uniform in there.
Not one cop uniform.
I just wanted to point that out.
I guess he's not a cop.
I just wanted to point that out.
Is this a church, Lavish? This is a church.
It is a church.
That's once a month. We hold a meeting in the community.
The community, yeah.
Of each district.
You know that's old school, right? You know that's old school. That you do community. The community leaders come together in a community church. That's where people gather. And that's how you stay connected with the community. That's old school. And in some cities around the country, they have drifted away from that. And that's why you have a lot of disconnect with the police or the commissioners, whatever, with the actual community that they're policing.
Yeah. So we might be in a church. We might be in a recreation center. You know,
so are there 11 commissioners? I count 11 people here. Are there 11 people?
You have a lawyer. You have a secretary, you have a chief investigator, and then you have 7 elected commissioners, 4 appointed.
4 appointed, 7 elected. And let me ask you this. Is there like a leader of you guys? Is there somebody that's over all of y'all?
No, there's no one over all of us. We're all equal. However, we do have a chair and a vice chair that runs the meeting.
Okay. All right. So here you go, Flames. He is a police commissioner in charge of police policy, creating policy, rules, and procedures for police and overlooking police who violate those procedures. He's not a cop. Stop spreading those lies about him, please. Action.
The December incident was discovered through a body cam audit. Then just last week, on February 9th, a sergeant responded to a call for a supervisor at a traffic stop.
A body cam review? So these guys can't turn their body cams off? Is that what I'm to understand?
Their body cam is supposed to be rolling at all times with any interaction with the citizens.
So they can do a body cam review, and that's how this got spotted. Okay, action.
9th, a sergeant responded to a call for a supervisor at a traffic stop. They were requested because the civilian did not speak English. And while the department has a 24/7 translation services line, the chief says the sergeant made the decision to contact Border Patrol for translation services instead. In both incidents, the individuals were detained by federal agents, and both the sergeant and officer have since been suspended with pay. The chief requesting the Board of Police Commissioners that it is without pay, which would need their approval.
I'm disturbed anytime I hear a violation.
So did you hear
policy.
that?
The policies.
Did you hear that? So the police commissioners decide whether you get suspended with pay or without pay. So they would have to go to this commission. This commission takes some kind of a vote or something. And they, after looking at the case, the police chief wants to escalate it. The police chief is pissed, obviously. He wants to escalate this to a point where you get suspended without pay, but he's got to get permission from the commissioners. So that's not a cop, Flames. And then if that gets happened, the police is clear. The chief is clear. He wants the guys fired. But obviously, he can't just fire them. There's got to be a process. And so that's what's going on right here, I believe.
I'm disturbed anytime I hear a violation of policy. The policies are in place for a reason.
Meanwhile, Southwest Detroit Immigrant and Refugee Center Executive Director Kevin Piku says the incidents have increased the levels of fear within the local immigrant community.
Many in the community are even afraid to leave their house. And hearing that a Detroit police officer might just stop them on the streets and inquire as to their immigration status just compounds that fear.
But not every department has the same policies in place as DPD. For example, Taylor Police work in conjunction with federal agents, saying the partnership is not only beneficial, but critical to their operations.
If we run across someone who we question their legal status, we will contact ICE or CBP. We've always worked with all of our local state and federal partners. We'll never turn our backs on them as well.
The Police Board of Commissioners are expected to meet this Thursday to take up the chief's request of suspending the 2 employees without pay. Now, with their firing, that would have to go through a command hearing, a process that could take up to 21 days. From police headquarters, I'm Rudolph Sinaida, 7 News Detroit.
Wow. Very interesting, man. Very interesting. So there is a procedure you have to go through to get rid of folks, and that procedure is part and parcel to the job you do as a commissioner.
Yeah.
Very interesting. You want to tell us about it?
What do you want to know? I mean, you know what, to be honest, because I can't really speak too much on it because we got a meeting about it.
Right, I know that. I'm just picking on you.
These meetings, when they come down to that, you know, there are lawyers there, you know, so you do have to watch what you say. Once you become a public figure, an elected official, you know, things that you say is what's said, and you can't retract that.
Yeah. No, don't say nothing, man. Don't say nothing on here, bro.
You can't really speak on it, but it will be a meeting tomorrow. There will be a commissioners meeting tomorrow. I'm more than sure that the news will be out there.
So a lot of people are mad, and they say the police chief hates America. I just saw that and everything like that. You know, each community is reflected by the voters in that community. So if the vote, you know, and that's what it should be. I mean, that's what conservatives have always said: less big government and powerful small government. So cities
you got a lot of people. When you look at the different articles that's floating around the internet, when you look at the comments and you look at the individuals speaking, those are non-Detroit residents speaking on Detroit issues and problems.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at a lot of the negative comments and remarks, go click on their page and see where they're from. You got some of them that's not even from Michigan, and they're looking at the headline and they're commenting based off of the headline without doing their due diligence and doing their proper research. You know, when you look at what goes on in Atlanta or Dallas and Michigan, those are 3 different areas, and they're ran and operated 3 different ways. And every organization has a policy.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever their policy might be, you have to abide by that policy.
If you're working for that
entity.
Right.
You know, and when those policies are violated, then, you know, whatever comes next comes next. So, you know, you got to follow policies, and you have to know, and then you also have to listen to the people that's in your community, that's in your city. When you're in leadership, what do the city want? What can we do to please the citizens and the residents in our city? You know, I'm just going to throw this out there. This is just an alley-oop, nothing pertaining to this per se, but let's just say you got a working class guy out here, and he gets picked up. He gets picked up, and he has 4 boys at the house, right?
Right.
He's the head of the household. He leaves. What are those 4 boys to do? What could they do? Yeah, they could do right, but then they also could do wrong. And now you're leading to more dangerous elements within society, dangerous people that could be committing crimes of survival.
Right.
Just because you take a mother that goes to the store to pick up some food or laundry, and she's picked up, and you have these children at home. What are these children at home supposed to do, especially if that's a single mother? And no one has any idea on how to get in contact with anyone. Now you have these kids that get put up in the system, families get separated, and now you have people coming talking about more mental health issues and what are we going to do about this, or human trafficking, because, I mean, the list goes on. So, I mean, you know, it's politics. I ain't gonna get too deep into it as far as that, but every community is not with the whole ICE thing. you know, every community is ran different.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I was saying. That it's communities and cities and states that make up the country, and it's always been a thing of less big government and more empowering within the cities and states and towns and stuff like that. But that seems to have changed now. And so if a city doesn't like one thing or another, or a state doesn't like one thing or another, all of a sudden it's become an evil state against America. And it never used to be like that. So I don't understand all this gobbledygook going on, but it's pretty tough.
It's tough, man. I mean, you know, it's not just in Detroit, man. It's, you know, people are alarmed, people are worried. You got different stories of ICE agents coming into different communities and just, you know, violating people's rights, and you know, it's deeper than just that.
Yeah. In our comments, East Coast Wilden said, police commissioners and police officers are not even remotely similar in function or authority. He looked that up on Grok, but Flame says, I got my first charge 32 years ago. I'm not trying to hear shit from AI about this subject. Now, come on, AI is pretty smart. You can't outright fire an officer due to the union. You have to follow rules in Michigan. And yeah, that's what the police chief is trying to do, follow those rules. Anyway, that's our show for today. Let me play my commercial real quick. Here we go. Action.
Platitude. It's a purpose-driven attitude, looking in the mirror and seeing you, looking back at you. Black King, you.
Yeah! Black Dragon, your criminal defense expert witness. If you have problems like we've been talking about today, you might need to give a brother a call. Hit me at 404.
That's like you a lawyer.
0336, huh? Did you just miss my commercial? Hit me at 404-692-0336. Okay, now what, preacher?
That was like you having a commercial that you're a lawyer, you got running a law firm.
I look professional, yes.
Platitude. It's a purpose-driven attitude, looking in the mirror and seeing you, looking back at you. Black King. You.
Yeah, I mean, how you want me to look? I do my work in the courtroom, bro. The hate is real. The hate is real. Anyway, we'll get you out of here. Mr. Williams?
All right, man. I'm just laughing at the comments, man. Boy, it's definitely a difference between the white and the black side. I'm gonna just say that, man. When I look
If you're rich, you can buy the best, of course. It's one black guy selling, shaking my damn head. Are you deeper than that? Oh, the comment. We need to be down here. Okay.
No, I'm just be looking at some of the people that, you know, the keyboard warriors that just kind of be keyboarding away with their lives. But I want everybody, man, to be safe and enjoy themselves out there, man.
All right, brother. Thank you so much, young man. Appreciate you. Preacher, you ready, man?
I remember this one kid I met on the channel.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Logical here. I keep it logical. We're just doing our thing. We're enjoying the show. Hope y'all enjoying the show. All this is for entertainment purposes only. We ain't gonna get on here and get to arguing, get to fussing, get to fighting, because we're out here trying to have a good time and bring great information. If you ride, don't be on here fake breaking like you ride. But if you ride hard, ride safe, and always ride on faith and keep it logical.
You know, we got this comment, lavish wouldn't be allowed in most clubhouses. That's so bullshit. Lavish is in clubhouses all over the country, bro.
That's why I say I just be laughing, because I'm sure that some of these guys probably don't even do half of the biker stuff. They're just motorcycle enthusiasts that just sit on the internet and just like this shit. I'm telling you, I'm more than sure that I would probably never see none of these guys out here.
It's a joke. Oh, wait a minute. I missed it.
Oh, here we go. It was a joke. BD live Grok. I don't disagree with you. Lavish would not be allowed in most clubhouses. That is just
why.
That's why I just laugh at it.
I mean, what from the show? What from the show?
No,
would
it's
tell
because he's a police commissioner. But police
Oh,
commissioners,
that's where they going on?
that's what they're
Come on.
like.
I just want to know how many outlaws have police officers that they could.
Oh boy, let's not do that.
But that's all I'm saying. Because these internet bikers that be in the chat sometimes, they be really tripping me out. That's why I just laugh.
That's because they're on rah-rah. They believe the rah-rah. And rah-rah is everything. And rah-rah runs this country right now. It does.
You never know where you will find an individual in a club, because I don't know all the clubs out there. I know a lot of clubs, but I don't know all the clubs. So I can't speak for all the clubs.
But I can damn sure speak about this. There are a whole lot of 1% motorcycle clubs out there with cops in them. A shitload. I've met them personally. So I used to believe the rah-rah. Oh, there's no such things as cops and clubs. And I used to believe that shit. I've been around for almost 40 years now. I've seen it over and over and over again. And it ain't a big problem with a lot of them. Now, when it gets public, all of a sudden, and it's everything, the pedophiles and everything, they got them in clubs too. And they don't seem to get outed until it gets public. But until then, everything was fine. So I've just gotten to the point, I don't listen to rah-rah anymore. For every rule, there are 40 ways around every rule. And for everything there that people state, you go to the next club and that very same thing is happening. So most of these people spitting rah-rah have no idea about club life for real. And they watch us. We're their club life.
It was just like about 2 weeks ago, a guy called me up. It was a problem. He said, "Hey, Lavish, so and so, with a guy in this club." Long story short, story long. I called down to the right people, and he was released within 2 hours.
Lavish, the same thing happens to me, bro. The same thing happens to me, especially when they get on this. Oh, he goes to court and testifies. Bill Stacks did this whole big thing about me, and I wouldn't do that. I would never testify for anyone. No, you couldn't. You don't have the background. You couldn't if you wanted to. But I promise you, when those people call me and they're in trouble and they need help, the last thing they want to hear is some rah-rah shit. and the story you just told is the story nobody gets to know. Nobody knows those stories. Nobody knows, but I know because I've been in this public spotlight for a lot longer than you have, and I can already imagine the stories and the folks that are calling you because of the exposure to this show and also the exposure what you're doing. And I know national presidents are calling you and stuff like that and telling you.
I get. You know what? To be honest with you, I'm embraced throughout the black side of the bike set, man, because I am one of them.
Hey, stop.
When I come on the chat, on the Black Dragon White side of things, you get the 1/3 or the 1/4 that say dumb stuff.
The Black Dragon White side.
Yeah, because I'm saying because the white side here that's actually in my city, they know what it is. That's why I laugh because I know that half of the stuff that these keyboard warriors, speak on. I just, God, man, these guys are not even really probably out here on the set for real.
Well, they're certainly not on the black set. Anyway, Flames, that was what I wanted to put out this morning. We had a great show, I think, today. So Flames, just so you guys know, Flames has he's on a mission to out everything bad. And his big thing is snitches and stuff like that. And if you're snitching, he's going to out you. Or if you have something bad in your background, he's going to out you. And and that's his thing that he's on.
Can I ask a question? Just, and I'm just going by what you just said. You said Flames is out there outing snitches and people that do bad. Well, isn't that the definition of a snitch?
When I say people that do bad, I mean, you can, I can't stand up for, I can't fight for, he would have to say, he's in the comments, he could say,
no, I'm asking you.
His whole thing is,
no, I'm asking you.
Yeah, but listen to me.
Okay.
He snitches on.
So he snitches. You just said he snitches on. He snitches. He's a rat himself.
He outs, and I can't speak for him because I'm messing it up, I'm sure. But he outs people that have become accepted as being outed. You guys, you're on the rah-rah again. Like, there are people that there are people we accept in this culture to be outed. People like pedophiles, people like snitches. We accept that those people are outed, don't we? People that beat on women, don't we accept that those people are outed?
Okay.
Well, someone just said that he was convicted for beating his wife in the comments. I'm just saying, did he out himself on that? Hey, I'm a wife beater. I beat my wife. I mean, you gotta speak on it all if you're gonna speak on it. It's in the comments. It's right there, 1150. I'm just saying, BD, it's right there because you mentioned, and the comment came in right at the right time. Kind of quiet.
No, I'm not quiet. This is not on me. I'm not quiet. I'm trying to look. I'm looking.
The last comment
wasn't claimed, charged, or convicted because no. Let me.
It said wasn't Flames charged. I don't know if he was charged.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let me.
Black Dragon hasn't looked up Flames charges. How does this always come back on me? Ouch.
Hey, you're the chair of the show.
You're the chair of the show. Move.
It always comes back. Black Dragon, you're standing up for like.
I just asked a question. I just asked a question because here it is. Everybody, and I'm not talking about Flames. I'm not talking about nobody in the comments. I'm only talking about. I can only speak on the hood I'm from. Everybody that does wrong in the hood, whether it's beating on your wife, beating on your children, and all of that, where I'm from, that all of that does not necessarily go to the law. The streets handle it. But people are not that quote unquote street, as they say. People would take the law into their own hands, and they call that street justice. So if somebody in my crew snitched on my boy, I'm not gonna snitch on him. I'm gonna get him.
Yeah, well, not everybody's gonna do that.
But no. I'm just saying. What I'm talking about. That's the mindset that a lot of people. You have to understand the mindset people coming through. So if you say that he's snitching on blah 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 to out them out, well then it's a snitch. Then you can't. You got to be careful of the platform you say you stand on. Not you. You got to be careful of the platform you stand on. It has to be universal all the way through.
This is his. He sent me an email. This is his mission. My mission is simple: put the scalawags, rats, chomos on blast. So that's who he outs: scalawags, rats, and chomos. That's his mission.
Put them on blast.
My mission is simple: put the scalawags, rats,
well,
chomos
that's his
on
mission.
blast.
That's his mission.
And he says, "I do this with a contrite heart," but that's his mission. So he'll check your background. If you say that you were in the Hells Angels and you helped make the Hells Angels great, and you're making money based on that, he'll do a background check on you. If you're lying, he'll out that. That's a scallywag.
Okay, well, if Flames, if you're doing Logic works for police, why are you saying Logic works for the police? Okay, listen. Listen, if you do background, if you say
you work for the police, holy shit,
you work for the police. All right, check it out, Flames. If Flames does background, I don't know, and Lavish don't have to say this because I just listened to ever since Lavish was running. It has been said over and over and over and over again what the police commissioner position is in Detroit. If you do your background and you go into Detroit and look that up and you see it, you cannot call and you see it and you don't believe it. You just don't want to believe the facts. You want to believe what you want to believe.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Does logic work for the police? No, I don't work for the police. I work for God.
Because you're a chaplain.
I have a doctorate degree in theology. I work for God. I work for everyone. I love everyone. So you can't label me because I can defend myself. I know who I am. And if you're going to come after someone, make sure your facts are straight. And if you're going to come at somebody from the street, make sure the foundation of the street hood that you say you're from is legit. Because where I'm from, we don't snitch on nobody. We had street justice. The cops got no information. You beat on your wife and it gets in my street, go to the store and watch what happens. You touch your child and it gets in the street, go to the store, go to the park and see what happens. We didn't call nobody. But to get on here and somebody, I'm going to snitch, I'm going to out somebody, that's their platform, that's your right. But have your facts straight. That's all I'm saying.
Man, they had this one story. I don't know it because it's Detroit politics. This one story, this guy, man, he allegedly raped this kid and her body disappeared. And they were looking for her body for almost a year. So anyway, they made a plea deal with the guy. He had to, tell where the body was at. He didn't get life, but he got 30 to 68 years or some crap like that. Well, yesterday, some of the guys that's behind the wall have been touched him up. And he came back out here to the, to the outside, because now you have, you can talk to the video chats.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yeah, man, I don't know what happened, but all I know was this happened.
Street justice happened.
And don't nobody know anything. But he was touched up.
Flames. Logic. I went to prison for burning God's face off. Keep running your mouth, old man. What does that mean? Because I say stand on your principle.
Everybody ain't gonna go for all that. You could be a guy, you get down. You could be a bully to a guy, do that.
Right. You have to stand on your principle. To tell somebody that you've been to prison. To tell somebody that you've been to prison, okay, what does that mean? That means you're gonna come and burn my face off? Is that what that means? Because I said to you, understand your facts, understand where you stand. That's across platforms. I'll say that to anybody. If you're going to investigate somebody, just have your facts. Like when me and Black Dragon be laughing, got the board up here, joking with each other. Black Dragon, that's wrong. Black Dragon, have your facts. If they correct me, Logic, have your facts. But saying, man, I'm from New York, Lavish, you better watch. What does that mean?
I don't see where he said that. Where did he say? What time did he say that?
He says, I don't know. It's on the screen. It says, Logic, I went to prison for burning God's face off. Keep running your mouth, old man. I don't understand what that means.
I do not see that.
Hold on a second. Get the phone call from New York. I'm telling you. Hold on a second, bro.
That's
there's keyboard guys, man,
I
they probably have never run into you.
Why don't I see that on here? I don't see that. How is that not on here? So yeah, Logic's got boys and they calling his ass right now. Ain't nobody taking that, man. Don't do that, Flames, on here. Don't do that, man. don't do that.
Where is Flames from, man? Where can somebody run into him at?
I gotta go.
He's up there
where can we run? Huh?
He's up there where you are somewhere.
He ain't in Detroit because I ain't hard to find.
He just said he
say, I've been to Detroit more than you have, preacher. The commissioner is the police. He definitely don't know what the heck he's talking
See, I get when I get
outside Ireland,
I get phone calls to calm down.
You play both sides, Black Dragon. So no more smart talk on Cell or anyone else you don't like, because not everyone on your own show agrees. So remember being solid for your own people. This outside hourly guy hates me, but he's on every day. I guess I should love that. Thank you, outside hourly. Thank you. Flames, you're just mad at Lavish because he impounded your car doing one of your DUI.
Well, I would love to do that. So you gotta see me. I'll play all the legal mayhems that I can just to forfeit his car, just so I can drive it.
Legal mayhem.
all of that stuff.
Oh my goodness. I'll talk smack about Soch and Cell anytime I want, bro. You don't control that. Anyway,
I'm not seeing that. This dude done gave his address.
Where are you seeing that at? That's not on here.
It's on my screen.
No,
I'm on your thing.
Send the address to me.
I am.
I don't see that. I do not. That's not on here. Holy!
I see it. It's on my other screen because
What time?
I don't see the time on this because it's the stream from yours. I opened up another YouTube page and I opened up your stream. And that's where I comment on. I don't comment through
right. Huh. That's interesting. Let me pull this up here and see where that's.
Yeah, I see that certain stuff on the YouTube ain't coming through the
so
StreamYard.
yeah, I see it on YouTube now. I see it on YouTube. It's not coming over on StreamYard. Yeah. So I don't even know why that's happening. So here we are. I see it here. What are you gonna do, Lavish? Tell on me? Oh wow.
I just love to see it, man. I'm sure he'll probably do more telling than I will.
Oh wow, here's his address and everything. He is what do you call that? What's that term when you put somebody out there? Oh, look at all this. There's all kind of stuff over here. I don't see.
Yeah.
I don't see any of that.
Jokers threatening folks on social media. I wonder why this is not coming over on StreamYard. StreamYard is not doing a good job. Mike Ball is here. Mike Ball's rating. That's not on here either. Huh. Something's going on. There's something going on. You dragging the show out for 20 minutes for Flames trolling your co-host is nasty business. Oh, outside hourly. Yeah, none of that's coming on. None of that. We don't see none of that over here. Okay. Yeah, outside hourly. If you don't like it, get off the show. You've been sitting here for 20 minutes. If you don't like it, go on, bro.
I got a blocker. I'm tuttling to defend you here, Logic, and you got them silly blue blockers on like a real Poindexter. I got the what? What the heck is that?
Oh, it comes me so much.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, wow. Oh, here's Mikey. What's up, Mike?
So what's going on? I just rated you, and you look stuck.
What
None of this is coming on.
What's a blue blockers? What's blue blockers?
There used to be sunglasses.
Oh,
I got sunglasses.
You got blue blockers on, bro. Hey, what's up, Mike Ball?
What's up, kind sir? How you guys doing?
Man, I'm chilling.
Good.
Yeah, we were trying to end the show, but it just don't never.
Yep. Totally.
Yeah.
I get
it. Hey, man, how are you, Mike? What's going on in your world?
Good. I'm busy. Oh, fuck. It's just
Mike,
crazy
are you
right
running
now.
for office, Mike?
I'm running for executive committee, but I'm campaign manager for the Alabama senator.
Okay, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's up.
I'm sorry to call y'all.
Thank
Hey,
you.
I gotta go. Everybody out there, Flames, all y'all that Logic, your glasses reflecting the blue screen. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
My bad.
Your blue blockers.
No.
Say that.
I thought they talk about some glasses from back in the day.
So everybody out there, hey, y'all stay real, stay positive. Anyway, I gotta go. Peace.
Peace.
Much love, Logic. We'll see you later.
Well, Mike, if you're gonna take over the show, take over the show.
No,
Damn.
I thought you were having a problem, so I wanted to come up and help you with the tech problem. That's what it looked like. So, anyways,
yeah, something's going on because all these comments that are going on the YouTube channel are not coming on over here.
that's exactly what I ran into this entire morning.
That's
so
crazy.
it's a YouTube problem.
Oh.
So YouTube crashed last night. All the servers went down or whatever. So anyways, because I run 2 streams, right, on my show. I do a vertical live stream and a horizontal. For some reason, all the vertical live stream comments were not coming in at all in the StreamYard, at all. And then all of a sudden, as I was live, they would pop in, it would just refresh, and then there happened to be there. So it would just pop up in the chat all of a sudden. It's weird. I've never experienced anything like it.
They were coming across with all these comments, and I was dragging. You're quiet. You won't say nothing. I was like, where's all this coming?
Yeah,
I don't see it.
Yeah, no, I get you.
So okay, now I understand because I'm seeing.
Yeah, you're not seeing
there.
their. You're seeing it on the YouTube side.
Yeah, but not over here where where the studio is. So thank you for that, Mike. I appreciate that.
Well, at least if I was going to crash a show, you get some information out of it. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You need to stay on after this so you can show me how to run vertical and horizontal at the same time. Yeah. Hollywood's doing that too. All right, Lavish, take care, young man. Have a great one. And hey, listen, I'm proud as hell of you. You keep doing what you're doing. You know that. All right?
You know it.
All right. Hey, Mike, I'm going to end the show and then show me how to do that because, you know, if you wouldn't mind, I'll be right back. Hey, it's your boy Black Dragon. Thanks for tuning in and Get Skinny. Hey, we're going to have a new engineer. We're going to be training MacGyver. He wants to be an engineer on the show, so we'll be training him to do what you just saw Mike do. I still have all of my, that's funny, I still have all of my engineers from times gone past, and as you can see, they can just pop in the show and take the mofo over. So you better not do it unless it's somebody you trust. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in and Get Skinny. And we're out of here, you guys. Have a great day. Try to find some way to treat somebody that you love and care about and respect in the motorcycle club world and all of your club brothers and people on the set individually, like solid pieces of individual pieces of solid gold. And your motorcycle club life and career will be much better and gratefully rewarded. You know what I mean? Capiche?